Let's see if this works. Wow, that is really close. I'm gonna change that up. You do not want to see me that close. Hey everybody, looks like we've got people in here. I am going to try something. Hold on, I gotta remove this suction cup. You're seeing it live. Oh, that's so much more gentle on all of you fine people. Much, much better. All right, can everybody hear me, first of all? Can you hear me? Just give me a thumbs up before I start this car. Hello from Germany. Hello, hello. You can hear me. Yay, Bill Bakunik. Wonderful. All right, we're gonna get underway. Hold on a second. So basically, I'm not going to be able to read unless I'm at a stop sign, and that is, we've got a title. We finally have a title. It's no longer Bond 25. Oh, Bond 25. I hardly even knew ye, but it is No Time to Die. I've got to tell you my initial reaction to, and by the way, keep posting because I want to read later when I'm having a drink tonight. Everybody's reaction. What's your reaction to the title? I was blown away, and I'm serious. Not blowing up smoke up Eon's butt. I think No Time to Die. First of all, it sounds like a Bond title. Let me start with the kind of visceral, basic stuff. No Time to Die is just one of these things that, first of all, it sounds very Fleming to me. It sounds like it could be a Fleming short story. I know that a lot of people are saying it was actually a Terrence Young movie that has some wonderful Eon connections. I think they did it because I'm sure there's going to be a very pivotal moment. So, I can actually say hello to you guys because I'm stopped. But I think this is very Fleming-esque. I mean, No Time to Die sounds like a Bond movie. It sounds like a gritty kind of thing. Is it No Time to Die because he was, retired, and it's no time to be dead? Plenty of time to sleep when you're dead. It's no time to die. I've got to reawaken myself and I got to get back to work. Could it be all of that? Sure, it could be. It's all speculation right now. But the title to me looks amazing. It came as a big surprise. I will tell you, a lot of people that I know that have much better connections than me, I didn't hear a peep from them. I think this was kept really quiet as a nice surprise. It's amazing because on Instagram, I was just saying this morning how quiet it was. I did a whole thing about, Norway week, which I'm doing this week, and we're still going to do it, but I literally had to go and change all my YouTube videos that were premiering this week from Bond 25, Norway location, to No Way to Die, Norway location, which sounds so much better, let's face it. And that video. I mean, how great was it that they didn't just put out a visual, that they actually put a video that showed Craig walking out in his tuxedo. He's kind of looking a little pissed off. Is he pissed off, or is he just looking very serious at the camera? And that tuxedo, clearly it's going to be Tom Ford. I thought I saw shawl collar. That's back. That's going to make Matt Spazer from Suits of James Bond very happy. Made me very happy. Is it black? Is it bluish? Hard to tell. Or maybe some of you can tell already. I'd have to get a high definition. I'm trying to get high definition images and a high definition video and the title and everything like that. And by the way, if you hear all this background noise, that's because everybody in social media is doing a reaction video. I thought this would be something unique. You're getting my real reaction on my commute home, so this is happening live to you. I can't go back and edit this, but I thought it would be something a little bit different. Let me make sure that I'm still coming in strong. The other thing is, the videos that are out there reacting are really good. Mark O'Connell has not a video, but he has an article. It's really good. And Calvin Dyson has a really good video out right now. There's going to be more videos. I know Being James Bond By the time this comes out, he may already have his video. Bond Bulletin, I think, I didn't even see it yet, but it just came out. We're going to be very busy tonight and tomorrow morning because, you know, there's going to be a lot of videos and reaction. By the way, the font. We got to talk about the font. I'm in marketing and advertising. A lot of people ask what I do. I'm the CEO of a marketing and advertising pharmaceutical firm, and we love me some fonts. We love me some fonts. I love me some fonts. We love fonts. So the font itself is so cool. It's so retro. Someone posted an image of the Love Boat font, the Love Boat, and it does look very similar to that. We love that because it does have this kind of 1970s retro look, a little bit military, a little bit retro, and it sounds like there's a lot of aspects of this Bond movie that are going to be pretty retro. I mean, already they're talking about an Omega watch with a brown bezel and a brown face. I mean, brown itself as a color is pretty 1970s, pretty retro. Then you have the Living Daylights Aston Martin V8. Then you've got some of the jackets and some of the outfits that we're seeing, pretty vintagey. So are they? Could that mean the story is a little bit more retro? It's an adventure? I don't know. My imagination just starts to spark. And it goes into different directions. For example, and this is what some people's creativity really gets a hold of. Imagine 24 hours from now. I've already seen a post that took the title, and instead of No Time to Die, it was No Time to Diet with a T at the end. As in, listen, this whole Bond fitness challenge, there's no time to diet. There's no time for health and wellness. Very funny, and I'm going to have to post that. But it made me a little sad for a moment, just for a moment, because I realized the hashtag Bond25 Fitness Challenge doesn't need to be renamed. Hashtag No Time to Die Fitness Challenge. For some reason, it just doesn't have the same ring to it. It's almost like first of all, it's long. It's like a dissertation. But I don't know. I've always been so affectionate to the Bond25 Fitness Challenge. It just doesn't have a lot of relevance anymore. So we're gonna have to change it. We're gonna have to start hashtagging differently. I have a fitness video coming out. I'm gonna have to change that. And by the way, I've even gone back and changed my Bond25 haircut video is now the No Time to Die haircut video. That does sound better though. So some things are going to sound great. I want to see this thing on a t-shirt though. I know you industrial people out there are already starting to try to create merchandising. My mind goes to the merchandising thing. I'm a collector. Advertising and marketing, it just naturally goes to advertising and marketing and merchandising. So product wise, I think No Time to Die on some of the products. I mean, can you imagine it on a Belvedere bottle, on Heineken? You know, never mind these one-word Skyfall Inspector titles. I love that they're moved away from that, and I love that they've picked up certain essence of Bond. I mean, think about it. We have Die Another Day, but there's no time to die. I think they link in very nicely. But you also have oh my gosh, my mind went blank. Live and Let Die, with another die thing in it. And we have, I am forgetting the third Die movie. Somebody's going to have to remind me what the other Die movie is. But there it is. Die Another Day, we said that. And then we've got Live and Let Die. There's another Die movie. What's wrong with me? I'm really having trouble remembering now. Tomorrow Never Dies. That's it. I knew it's another Brosnan flick. I love the fact that we're going with another four-name thing. Quantum of Solace. I have a lot of affection for the title, but they're not monkeying around. And first of all, we've got to talk about the evolution of the title. First, it was A Reason to Die. I thought that was kind of weak. I think it connected too much on what angsty thing Bond might be going through. Then it was the Genome of a Woman, which I don't think anybody liked. I would have been okay with Genome Woman, like almost like Gemini Man. Okay, but it was Genoma of a Woman. It was Genome of a Woman. And now it's morphed into, I love what the title has now morphed into. And what about that acronym? What about the acronym that we can now kind of wrap ourselves around? No Time to Die, NTTD. What did you guys think of the movie NTTD? We could start using that acronym now. I know some of you really favored Shatterhand. I thought Shatterhand was really interesting and would have been a really good connection with Ian Fleming and Bond, but I have to say I'm kind of glad they didn't do Shatterhand, that this new title is really something that we can gravitate to. I really haven't seen any naysayers on it either. So how they're going to roll this out from here is going to be really interesting. I assume the next step is going to be a trailer. Are we going to get a trailer earlier than October 4th or 5th around Global James Bond Day? I hope we do. In the meantime, but what do you all think? Here's what I'm hoping for. I would love somebody to do a proactive music, song, video with obviously No Time to Die as the focus, as the foundation of this. How cool will it be? But I do think it's an amazing title. I think most people think it's an amazing title. I'm wondering from a culture standpoint, we're talking to tons of people all over the globe right now, pitching in right now, hundreds of people connecting on. What do you all think of the title from a cultural standpoint? Does it translate? No Time to Die, does it translate well in Germany and other places? I would imagine that it would. And some people have said, what about music by Queen? Yeah, that's a good question. Who's going to sing, or who would you prefer to sing the title of No Time to Die? I mean, I said it could be Sting, but now I'm kind of thinking things differently with No Time to Die. I think, I don't know if it's going to have that Jamaican kind of throaty drum feel that the teaser had, or if it's going to take on its own persona. And then, by the way, when I was looking at the font, I started to think, is the font a message? The way it's scalloped, the way it's cut, it's very similar to a lot of military aspects, but also a lot of scientific and medical aspects. That's a font that carries through to the medical realm. So is that whole medical scientist genome thing a connection to the titles and what we see in the storyline? All right, we're at a stop. Now I can take a look. I really like No Time to Die. I do too. We're going to be going soon, so I'm going to have to stop reading in a second or two. Science, Ed says. Somebody likes science. At least Bond 25 has a good title. Yes, it does. Runner should sing the title song. I don't even know who that is. Love the title. Safe, David. And I am. I'm not reading or looking until I'm stopping. And since I'm going now, I am cruising down the line and I'm not reading. I am definitely being safe. There's always that jeopardy in doing a commute home, but I couldn't wait to speak to you guys. And quite frankly, I have a nice dinner out tonight with friends and family. So the chances of doing this video happening outside of this would be slim to none. But also, I have to tell you, I'm not going to hold a candle to the other videos that are happening now. Some of them, they're far better editors than me. They're going to put images, they're going to put links. I mean, they're just unbelievable. So I'm going to give them the credits where their credits due, and they're going to put together their own capture of this particular moment. But we wanted to kind of put together some views, and really, I was just blown away. I must have watched the video at least 5 or 6 times, because you're watching it, and when I first heard the news, I didn't see the video. I just heard about the title. Then Harris Thomas from Dressing Like Bond said to myself and what's Daniel wearing? Hey, did you guys see the news? And I had heard it, but I hadn't seen it. He had actually seen the video. So believe me, there were all different times. People can probably remember where they were when they heard about this video, No Time to Die. Gosh, it's so easy to say. It's so exciting to say it. But what do you all think about it? I'd love to know. I'm going to be coming up to a light, so I'll be able to read some of your questions. We'll take some of those for sure. You know, it's a little befitting that I'm driving my Aston Martin home, and there's at least 4, maybe 5 Aston Martins in the film. I know we've got the Valhalla, we've got the Vantage, the V8, we've got the DB5, who's going to see hopefully a lot of action in Italy, Matera, because we've seen a lot of video. So now we're going to be able to say we've got a title around all this information, all the images, and all the video that we're now seeing, which is really, really exciting. All right. Well, I wanted to make sure I got something out. We don't want to go on for too long. And by the way, I do know that I always like to give kind of a check. Some people asked for my earlier video. I am wearing my Planet Ocean Omega watch. It's the Planet Ocean one from Casino Royale that I tend to go to. I'm wearing a John Varvatos polo, very comfortable in their peace line. I'm wearing Oliver Peoples. These are the glasses we all thought were part of Quantum of Solace, even though they were the Tom Ford ones. But these are my Oliver Peoples. They're really comfortable on me. I got the Uniqlo jeans, and we're driving an Aston Martin V8 Vintage 2006, all in the right color with that nice dark interior, suede roof. Always like to give it a little quick description of what we're doing. And we're heading, started this stream, it said 3:50. A lot of you were waiting, my apologies, but I had full intention to start it closer to 5. For some reason, the go live didn't set up the schedule of right. And one day I will get the technology straight. By the way, I at least was able to do this horizontal, which, I mean, that's a big advantage right now. So good on me for technology. By the way, just information, we do have the remainder of Bond 25. It is about No Time to Die. And so tomorrow's video is about No Time to Die. It's about Bond production in Norway around No Time to Die. It is about No Time to Die location hunting on Friday. And Thursday is a little bonus video about a review for the No Time to Die sunglasses that Bond wears in Norway. That was hard to do. Have you done it? I mean, have you tried to say No Time to Die in front of whatever? It's like a Smurf word, you know, No Time to Die sunglasses. So I am going to be conjugating a lot and do NTTD. It sounds like I'm almost stuttering. NTTD, No Time to Die. NTTD. We're going to have to train ourselves. NTTD. Have you seen the new NTTD video? Have you seen the new NTTD? Oh my goodness. I'm going to say No Time to Die. I think it's a little clearer for me. It's a little easier. I'm just going to stick with saying. And by the way, we are having spotty connectivity, so I apologize for the spotty connectivity that we're having right now. But that's what happens when you're doing it light. But I'm at a stoplight, so I am going to actually say goodbye. As I do that, I just want to thank everybody for hanging in on this video, first of all. Never the smoothest when we do live stream, but they're kind of fun. And please post your reaction under this video. I want to hear about your reaction. I read all of them. I may not respond to everyone, but I do read every single one. I respond to as many as I can. Usually when I post a video the very next day over coffee, I try to respond to them. And then honestly, you know, days after that, I don't tend to go back to the videos just because I'm working on other videos for you guys and for me. I mean, I'm doing these videos because it's my passion, but I'm so excited that others get to share the passion and excitement and the positivity of these videos. So I'm going to sign off. I am going to pull over to do this because I want to be safe and I want to set a good example for everybody out there, which, you know, probably would have aligned me not doing this to begin with, but to do something in a parking lot. But there it is. And here's an unknown neighborhood. I don't know where I am, but it is a safe spot. Okay, and I'm in a shadow, and that's okay too. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I had to get this reaction out. There's going to be so many other videos with the reactions. They're phenomenal too, I have no doubt. Go check them out. I'll post some of their links. No Time to Say Goodbye. Oh, that's funny. Ed Swain, that's hysterical. I like that. No Time to Say Goodbye. And by the way, there's going to be so many iterations. No Time to Diet is a great one. Aston Martin, DB David. Fantastic. That's funny. Hey, Bond Bulletin. Bond Bulletin, I cannot wait to get home, pour myself just a short vodka because it's a weeknight, and watch your video. The Bond Bulletin has been doing so many amazing videos, and they're so unique. I did a shout out to him on Instagram this morning. They're really unique. Equestrian stuff. Who does that? He does. That's who. Can you rev your car? You know what? It's a neighborhood. They're going to think I'm a jerk, but I will rev my car. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Talk to you soon. Take care, and talk to you later. Bye.